What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over another money play, but we're in the Los Angeles Chargers offensive playbook. If you guys are new, be sure you hit that subscribe button for more money plays, and as we get into Madden 21, some blitzes and mini schemes as well. So we're going to be going into the trips tight end out of the Los Angeles Chargers offensive playbook, and we're going to be using X spot. Now for this one play, I recommend a couple different things. You can either get away with Hot Route Master or you can get away with Slot Apprentice. One of those two, they're pretty much going to be necessary for this play to be able to work. The other two that are optional, though not necessary, are Tight End Apprentice and Streak Specialist. So kind of keep that in mind. With the Slot Apprentice, Post Flag Elite, again, it's optional, not necessary, but it's definitely going to help if they start playing some man defense. So let's go ahead and get into this cover 3 sky. This setup is super easy. You want to go ahead and streak B and max protect, and then lastly put Y on a post route. Now for PlayStation, B would be circle, Y would be triangle, and max protect is LB or L1 up on the right stick. That's how you do it. So with the streak specialist, as I was talking about at the beginning, this is where you're going to have more Tyreek Hill is. You're going to have streak specialist, so you can just throw the ball, and as long as he has his feet on the ground when he catches it, it's a catch no matter how many people tackle him. Now for cover 3, cover 2, and cover 4, always have trips on the wide side. For any time you run trips, have trips wide side. Don't run it short side, because match defense will play a lot better if you have it on short side. So be careful about that. Now the reads, pretty simple. If you have streak specialist, B is going to be open against cover 3. But if you do not have it, look for the post route or X, that little spot route, as a playmaker. So we'll motion him over, wait for it, motion snap, and then we can look for this over the sideline or early as well. You can see right there, bang, dot. Now, of course, somebody's probably going to pick up on that and start using that. So if they start to use that, let's just say we're going to just play a little magician right here. They do use that. You can see bang, playmaker that hits your little spot over for a gain of 4 yards. Again, if they are using the post route. So let's go back into this X spot. We'll go into Tampa 2 now. Max protect, put Y on a post, B on the streak, motion him over. And again, it's just creating a high-low read. This little spot route's going to hold the cloud flat down. If you need to, you can go ahead and playmaker him over. And you can see a gain of about 8 yards. Y on a post. Do not motion that corner over. That corner route sucks. It's ran way too deep and will get picked up by an outside third. So let's roll out. So you can see right there, bang, set our feet, dot, for an easy completion of about 18 yards. That's Tampa 2. I'm not going to worry about a cover 2 with soft squats or a cover 2 sink. It's going to play the same exact way as a Tampa 2 would. The next one I want to talk about is cover 4 drop. I'm actually kind of surprised that people still struggle with this. And I mean, it's practically June at this point. So this play, if you guys struggle against cover 4 drop show 2, this play is for you. So let's go back into X spot. Again, utilizing either Hot Route Master or Slot Apprentice. We're going to go ahead and put Y on a post, max protect, streak B. This streak will not get open right here because the inside quarter. So let's go ahead and motion him over. You can see you can hit this little post route late. You could even playmaker that hits, or you could low point pass that hits for an easy gain of about 4-5 yards if you can get that fall forward animation. So really easy way to beat a cover 4 drop show 2. The next one is the Sin 7 meta. Everybody knows how this goes. I'm going to need to move this guy out just a little bit so he actually goes into contain. There we go. So we'll go ahead and streak. Be careful about throwing that streak in a cover 4 drop, because that is an inside quarter and that's his only responsibility. So just be careful about that. If you have the time, throw the streak immediately. Next is the spot. Last is the post route. So we'll go ahead and throw this little spot route because we can see the blitz is going to be coming through. And especially if you're playing Mutt with abilities, it's going to come through quickly. So look first, streak if you think it's cover 3 or cover 2. Then the spot route. Lastly, the post route against anybody that likes just in 7 at you. So let's just go ahead. Send 7 again. Max protect, streak B, Y on a post, motion him over. You can snap throw B, but if you hold on to it too long, it's gonna get played by the. That was a pass lead straight. I'm justifying myself right here. That was a pass lead straight down. If you guys can get a good pass lead, you might want to even low point pass it. That might be a little more helpful in this situation. You should be able to get that off fairly easily as long as EA doesn't screw you over. We all know how they like to do that to me. So again, blitz all linebackers contain. It's a really simple blitz. Post, spot, and streak. Again, probably not against a cover 4 drop show 2. Whoa, whatever. Probably not against cover 4 drop show 2, but we'll go ahead and snap this ball and see how this works out. Wow, that actually works pretty well. But be careful about throwing the streak. That's the only point I want to make right here. So let's go ahead and get into match defense. We'll talk about cover 4 quarters right off the bat. That's one of the worst defenses you could probably play because it doesn't work at all. So let's go trip side in, X spot, streak, max protect, post. That's literally all you gotta do, and this is gonna work just fine as well. The spot route is going to get covered by the quarter flat, which is who's on the user right now, of course. But if you can see right there, if they don't play the post route, bang, we can hit the post route over the top for about 15 yards. But the quarter flat will play this little spot route. So depending on, again, on how they user it, you may have to motion or playmaker the little, whatever you want to call it, little spot route and just run around like a crazy maniac. But of course right there, I can hit that post every single time. So it's pretty consistent to hit this post. That's going to be read almost exclusively until they start using it. And yeah, that's cover 4 quarters. We're moving on to cover 4 palms. I'm not going to run around like a chicken with its head cut off all video long. So let's go back into this trip side in, X spot, big nickel over G for the cover 4 palms. Same setup, max protect, streak B, Y on a post, motion him over. Do not run that stock corner and motion him over because it runs way too deep. And if you do, he's getting picked up every single time. But right there, you can see this time, here's the issue with cover 4 palms. Cover 4 palms randomly matches. I kid you not, just before this, I was getting that post route wide open with these same exact adjustments, nothing different at all. So if you notice they're matching, this is where post flag elite's going to be very helpful. Let's see if he matches this time. He does. Nope. This time he does it. And you can see right there, gain of about 25 yards. So this is kind of where cover 4 palms gets, it quite frankly pisses me off because you never know what it's going to do. This is why palms should not be in the game until they can actually fix it. But again, it's an easy read as long as the outside quarter does not match. If he does, then maybe start putting your tight end on a streak. Nobody actually knows what cover 4 palms does. They may say it's a glitchy defense, but you can see right there, again, for some reason, Stephon Gilmore all of a sudden no longer matches, but he can hit that post route over the top. Remember, people are going to start using stuff. Unless they're a D-line user, people are going to start hopping on linebacker and taking away that post route manually. And then that's going to open up that playmaker spot route, I almost want to say hitch, to playmaker towards the open part of the field. So with that being said, that's going to take care of this video. If you guys are new to the channel, again, be sure you hit that subscribe button. We're closing on a 1K quicker and quicker every single day. Appreciate every single one of you guys. And until next time, get into the lab. This has been T Meister. See ya.